everyone, and welcome back to Super Hostile Legendary. And in today's episode, what I would like to do is kind of finish burning down the East Commons. We're still burning things down, but we only have that bit left, this island over here. Obviously, we do need to kind of come back and deal with that at some point, but that will probably be a little bit later in the series. I'm pretty much done here with the East Commons. Not much to do now. All I have is that there, that island. There's the Death Fortress over that way, and I've got to do a bit of construction, connect the two rail lines together, and then after that we're pretty much done. So now, just a heads up, I have a really bad cold, or either that or I've got hay fever because it's that season. So I'm really sniffly today, but I did want to do a video for you guys, so we're just going to have to kind of bear it. It's unpleasant, I know, but I just have to deal with it. I've not been feeling too good the past few days, actually, so I'm kind of leaning more towards the fact that it's a cold than anything else. So obviously we explored this last time, and we found the wool in there and a chest and so on with loot. Now I want to kind of finish the job off and burn this down. I've got my supplies here. My diamond sword's almost broke, so I'm going to switch to an iron one when it does. Not great, but it'll do. This island doesn't look anywhere near as big as the previous ones. Not sure why that suddenly went out. There's a chest here. What's that got in it? Ooh, more useful building blocks and such. We'll come back for that. Need to be remembering to break saplings. Ugh. Right, so yeah, we're gonna try and finish burning this down here, and then at that point, what's this? Oh yeah, we found that. We found the diamond sword. Oh, it must sound horrible for you guys. I'm sorry, but I really did want to do something for you today. Well, doesn't seem like there's too much else on this island, unfortunately. I was hoping that there'd be more. I'll still burn it down anyway, for the hell of it, but really, I was hoping that there'd be something a little bit nicer than just that. Well, I guess we have up there too, so we haven't totally explored everything yet. Let's not be a downer right out of the gate. Just gotta make sure I, ooh. There you are. There we go. Just want to be careful. Oh, I've got a load more bread as well. I harvested my wheat farm. So yeah, we've conquered this. Oh, okay, all the mobs live up this part of town, huh? Whoa. Not really sure of the best way to get out of this one. There we go. Kind of out into the open more. Just gonna keep making sure I get as many saplings off the ground as possible. I don't want the forest regrowing if I can help it. And hopefully if this isn't too long, then we'll probably do some investigation of some other things. I don't think we'll do the Death Fortress today. Oh. Ooh, I'm getting low here. Gotta get him as well. There we go. Oh. I don't think we'll do the Death Fortress today. That's probably going to be a bit too long. That needs its own video, but there's probably some other things. Right, so that was a chest we already found. Kill that guy. Not too bad. Not too bad so far. I have plenty of flint and steels left, so I'm not worried so much about trying to conserve them as much as I was. Which is good, because there's still a little bit over on that island to deal with. Yeah. I've brought with me just this one and then another one, because this was kind of half done. There we go. Light that on fire, and that. I've got a bed with me so that when it turns night time, which I think it's about to, I'm going to have supplies to sleep. I don't want to have to deal with this place at night time if I can help it. Because there's going to be congestion, that's for sure. It's going to be rush hour on this island. That I can guarantee you. There we go. Keep picking up all these saplings. Ow. How's my armor doing? Not so good. Ow. Couple of birch saplings here, let's get that on fire. It's the end of that. Flint and steel. Keep walking into my own fire, it's not good. Well, everything seems to be working out favourably here. We've still got to do that big tree over there, but that shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, this is where all the mobs have been hiding. Light that on fire, and that. Pick that up. Kill you. So the only downside to burning this stuff down is that I get tons of slime spawning, but it's not that bad. Now as for that big tree, I'm hoping it's going to catch fire, but I'm not counting on it. I mean, it kind of is. It's decaying mostly. Just have to see how that goes. I'll light this on fire as well. Kill you. Seems like a good place to drop a bed and sleep, right? There we go. Moon is rising, so that's my call to sleep. Pick that up. And just gonna do that. Sorry, just had to set something outside of recording, check something, so we're all good. Right, so that tree is not looking great, is it? So I'm gonna break down these saplings. I think we've mostly done it though. Didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it was gonna do. So that tree, I don't know if it's really gonna properly get a light or not. We'll have to see. I may have to do a little bit more on that tree. But aside from that, I think the rest of this island is pretty much conquered at this point. Burning the base of that down. Is there anything in there, or is it just... Nah, it's just wood. Good to know. So now I've got to start the process again of cleaning things up around here. And then I'll be back in a little bit and we'll see what we can do. Alright, so I finished off that island. I've also flattened that one. So these two islands now are completely done. All I have to go and do on that one is pick up the chest. But aside from that, I'm pretty much done. Now we're going to move on to here and try and finish this one off. Obviously this one is kind of a lot harder to deal with, and I'm probably not going to be able to get every last bit like I was with those two, because there's a lot of big trees on this island and I don't want to spend forever tearing them down, but we'll see how things go anyway. Here we go. And this bit just has a little bit of fire needed here. Probably cut this down rather than waste my flint and steel. So yeah, this has got a lot more work to be done on it, so probably not going to be able to completely eliminate everything on this one. But I mean, we've gotten rid of most of it, honestly. It's not really dark here anywhere, so I'd call that a mission success. Ow. Break that. Hello. Ooh, very close there. Light all this on fire. Couple of big trees up in here. he can stay out of the way. Alright, so that'll be doing its thing for a while I go and investigate that railroad track that we saw. And we'll probably come back to this. And it also looks like there's a little bit more to be burnt down over here. Why is there all these creepers out? There we go. Come and pick this up. So yeah, there's a little bit to be still burnt down over here. To still be burnt down. I think one small flaw of the Kaizo Caverns was travel time back and forth between areas. In this map I provided opportunities to make fast traveling more accessible. Expect to find lots of rail items and even occasionally some pre-built rail sections like this nifty glass tunnel. Does this count as being nice? I hope not. I don't think so, it's just a time saver for videos and such. It's not like the rail heals you or lets you fight stuff. No, that's very true. Stone shovels, more minecarts, rails, boats. That's handy. Okay. Obviously this is where the rail is at. It looks like there's some sort of tunnel there, possibly. So if it was right in the middle, somewhere like this maybe? Oh, a little bit further back. Aha. So I'm actually going to fill in that hole here. There we go. I'm going to torch this. Sweet, okay, we've got a rail line then. I guess we should investigate where it goes, huh? I'm not going to ride it first because that's always a bad idea. Typically these rail lines you can find they are trapped or, you know, in some other way dangerous, so there could be spawners, that type of thing. But it looks like we're actually leaving the East Commons as we go into here, so it's very dim. Maybe it's just the lighting. I guess there is glowstone in the roof. Cobblestone, again. Well, smooth stone, but when I mine it, it'll be cobblestone. So I'm going to head on up here. Looks like it's possibly going to a new area. Ooh, I see a cavern with glowstone. Ooh, intersection 2, I think this is. Be mindful of skeletons around here. This is a thin platform that I don't want to get shot off. Look at that guy right there. I see pressure plates. Oh, hello. That's the end of that. Right, let's get rid of this skeleton before he does any more damage. There we go. Some more creepers down there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to shore this up a little bit. Intersection 2 it is. Gravel and pressure plates. Oh, that's evil. That is evil, sir. I do not approve. There we go. Put that on it too. So what are the areas then? Pain Water, Castle Invidia, and Caves of Confusion. Well, I'm not going to be going and playing through these areas right now. I want to finish the East Commons first, but I guess we'll take a peek at each one, and we'll see. Did you ever play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nintendo, the original NES? I didn't, no. Do you remember the stage with the seaweed? Yes, dam, not dam. Oh, the dam stage, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a jerk. Oh, what do you have in mind, Vex? Oh, gosh, right. If you screw up and collapse the water tunnels or a future patch messes this area up in some way, there is an alternative way here to get what you need. In my test, I can swim it and only get hit a few times. If you pull this off without getting hit once, you rock. Oh yeah, if you don't know about them, now would be a good time to learn about MC's block mechanics. Unlike me, the wiki is your friend and will help you. Right. So this is kind of like a puzzle type dungeon then, more than a monster fighting one. And I assume the idea is that you kind of have to go in there and avoid being touched by the lava while not drowning in the water and also surviving. So that looks tough. Very tough. And I like how he's got like little things outside the intersection doorways so you can get an idea of what's going to be in there. So castle and video. See a spider down the hall. There's a lot of things down this hall. There we go. Knock that creeper off. Guys, that skeleton. Shoot yourself, dummy. Ooh. I thought that was a pressure plate for a minute. Oh gosh. A lot of things in here. Wow, look at all those skeletons. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness they're all infighting. Okay, this is kind of tricky. Another one. Oh, there has to be a skeleton spawner in here for sure. Back here, maybe? Well, if there was, I've disabled it now. Maybe not. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, there's a big hole down. I have ladders on me, so I could build a ladder down. That seems kind of risky. I don't have any gravel, do I? No. Because I'm never any good at these ladders, and that's probably a depth that I could not survive a fall. Ooh. So probably what I'm actually going to do, all my tools are breaking here, is I'm going to build a ladder down, but I'm going to dig a sort of side passage at the same time to make this safe for myself. Seems to go all the way down, so... And then I'll just build my way back up after. I assume that was just kind of the entrance foyer bit, not really the actual dungeon. Seal that up. So this is going to be another down at bedrock place. Oops, where did I place that? Oh. Well, that's kind of glitching out a little bit, isn't it? Oh, now I'm stuck on this. Let me get down here a minute. I don't know what's down here. There could be spawners I can't see, so I've got to get out if I can. Right, now I've done with that, I can build this back up. Then we can go check out the area. Here we go. Right, so now we've dealt with that, I can get those back out. I'm going to need more torches, so I'm going to use up those sticks. And a lot of writing. Ooh. Right. I can't actually see anything here. Let me see if I can do something about that. I'm gonna build a little platform. A little sort of safety area. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of pillar up if I can, just away from the bedrock layer here. Maybe we'll get up to around Y20. Whoa! Right. Okay. Oh, don't look at the Enderman. A lot of glowstone in here, but the castle in the middle is dark. I assume the wool's probably up there. What is that? Is that bedrock? Kind of looks like bedrock. It might be obsidian. I'm not sure. Right, did I look at you? No. Okay, so that's this area. We'll read the signs when we get back here another time. So what was the other one? The Caves of Confusion. We'll go check that one out. Here we go. So far, two very different looking areas and very interesting areas. That one seems to be like the castle type area. That one was the puzzle. And the Caves of Confusion, I'm not really sure what that's about. Got a bow. Or rotten flesh. Right, so yeah, back to the intersection and then it's this way to the Caves of Confusion. What's down here now? Some zombies. I see a skeleton. Oops. Get out of the way, zombie. We kill the skeleton, so I can kind of get a look in here. Get some light on this. Right, okay, so this is kind of like a cave system that's probably going to be like a maze. It's got cobwebs in it. Okay. That sounds like so much fun right there. Spending hours getting lost in there. Right, so that's cool then. So we know where the next intersection is now. So I don't need to go looking for it in the other two areas at intersection 1. Oh yeah, now I'm going to be here. There we go. Right, is there anything I could drop off here that's kind of I don't need at this point? Rotten flesh. Oh, I have plenty of slime balls. Don't need spider eyes either, really. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Blur. Couldn't speak for a minute there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on back to... yeah, he's going to be able to climb that, isn't he? Maybe he's not. Well, either way, I'm going to head back now to the East Commons. It's probably night time, so I'm going to have to sleep as well. And then I think all I have to really do now in the East Commons is finish off burning down that little bit of the forest, cutting it down, finding any loot chests, possibly, that may still be lingering around. Yeah, it's night time, so I'm actually going to drop my bed really quick. And I guess we'll check on how the forest fire is going. There we go. Sounds like, yeah, there's a creeper up there. So we've got a little bit more to burn down, and then there's obviously the Death Fortress to go, and I would definitely want to connect the rails up, but I'll probably do most of that off camera, because, well, the rail part anyway, not the Death Fortress, because obviously that's kind of boring, so, oop. So yeah, I've got a little bit more to burn down. I'm not going to try and go after all of these little bits. It's just too difficult and time consuming, really, to do all of that. So all I've really got to do is kind of finish off burning down a lot of the ground stuff. So a little bit over there and a little bit in the middle. And then I think at that point we'll be pretty much done for the East Commons, apart from the Evil Death Fortress, which we'll do last. Then I'm not sure what I want to do at that point. I'm undecided whether I want to go for intersection 2 and try and find intersection 3, because I do know from earlier in the series that's where the Victory Monument is, or whether I want to go back to intersection 1 first and kind of conquer those areas first. We'll see. I'll figure it out in time, no doubt. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. We found a new intersection. We finished off 2 of the islands in the East Commons here. Pretty much done. I think what we'll do next episode is we will go after the Death Fortress and finish off the whole area pretty much. We'll probably do a big loot sweep type of thing. Come through here and collect all the missing chests that I may have left behind. And kind of finish everything up, because obviously these here are done. That's done over there. All I've got left is this little bit. So we'll probably do that next time. So until then, see you later and have a good day.